Children, today we shall revise our topic subject-verb agreement. Now, what is subject-verb agreement? We often need to write sentences which contain only subject and a verb. The subject could be a noun, a proper noun, or an abstract noun. When we make a sentence, we tell something about a person or a thing. The part of the sentence which states the person or thing in the sentence is called the subject of the sentence, and the part which gives us the more information about the subject is called the predicate of the sentence. Now, the subject and verb must agree in person and number. If the subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. So here we have a list of rules that we should keep in our mind when we choose a verb in the sentence. So let's see what are the points that we should keep in mind. Subject means the person or thing about which something is said. When two subjects are joined by as well as with in addition to, the verb agrees with the first subject. Okay, so when two subjects are joined by as well as or in addition to, with or along with, the verb agrees with the first subject, which means you have to look at the first person. Well, if it is plural, then you have to give a plural verb. If it is singular, then a singular verb. Next, when a subject is made up of two or more nouns joined by and, it takes a plural verb. Okay, so two or more nouns are joined by this conjunction and, then your verb will be plural. Third, each, every, either, neither and many are followed by singular verb. So if your sentence has got each, every, neither, nor, etc., then your verb will be singular. But if two or more subjects are joined by either, or, neither, nor, not only but also, the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it. So in this case, you have to look at the verb that is placed, or the subject that is placed close to the word. 5. Nouns like news, physics, mathematics, measles and ethics are plural in form, but they are treated as singular. They look like plural because it has got s at the end, but these are actually singular. So you have to give a singular verb. 6. When distance, weight or amount represent a single unit or fixed quantity, they are treated as also singular. Okay. Next, collective nouns like group, herd, team, committee are singular when taken as one body, but are plural when the members of the group are considered individually. Okay, so collective nouns take a singular word. Uncountable nouns like furniture, equipment, stationery, luggage, weather, advice are singular and take a singular word. 9. Nouns like amends, compasses, glasses, goods, trousers, tongues, police, people and descriptives like the rich, the blind, the guilty are always plural. And the last point, some nouns can have both singular and plural verbs. If we use plural verbs with them, we are always, but if we use a singular verb, we may be wrong. Some of these words are family, government, audience, media, company, crew, public, etc. Now, keeping the rules in mind, let us do the exercises given here. Fill in the blanks keeping subject-verb agreement in mind. A. Everyone dash finished reading the fairy tale. B. Some of the students dash left the classroom for lunch. Next, nobody dash come for the party yet. We are still waiting. D. Somebody dash spilled tea on the tablecloth. E. Each of the teachers dash willing to attend the meeting during the weekend. F. Neither of the two students dash in the library now. G. A pair of jeans dash in the bathroom. H. My glasses dash on the table this morning. I. Diabetes dash very common among people who consume too much fast food. J. 5 and 7 dash 12. K. 40% of the milk dash been sold since morning.